What is happiness? Not as a goal, not as an upgrade, but as something real, something you can feel and lose, because you can pursue it for years and still never catch it. You think happiness is ahead of you. One more goal, one more upgrade, one more moment where you can finally say, now I'm good. So you work, you improve things, buy better things, plan better days, tell yourself you're building a life. And sometimes it works. For a minute, a spike of relief, a small rush of pride, a quiet voice that whispers, you're getting closer. Then it fades, not because something went wrong, but because nothing stays new. What you wanted yesterday becomes normal today, and without noticing, the finish line shifts again. So you do what makes sense. You assume the problem is that you still don't have enough. More comfort, more money, more freedom, more proof that you matter. You fill your schedule, fill your home, fill your phone with plans, and the world can look perfect, a palace, a cathedral, a dream made real. Yet underneath it, something still tightens. Because happiness starts to feel like something you have to maintain, like a fire that needs constant fuel. And if you ever stop, the emptiness returns. Then one night, after a good day, you sit in silence and notice the truth. What you keep buying isn't happiness. It's stimulation, a break from restlessness, a distraction from the feeling of not enough. And the worst part is, every distraction teaches the mind to need the next one. So, you ask the question you've avoided. If happiness is satisfying desires, why does satisfying them make you more restless? Arthur Schopenhauer saw the trap beneath the pursuit. You reach a goal and the relief feels real, but it doesn't last. Because the moment you adapt, the mind creates a new next. The upgrade becomes normal, the reward becomes expected, and wanting returns, quietly, asking for more. Life, he believed, is driven by a blind force of wanting, a constant striving that never rests. He called it the will. As long as we desire, we suffer. When desires are fulfilled, boredom follows. And then the cycle begins again. Happiness becomes brief, but dissatisfaction becomes constant. So what could happiness be if the mind keeps moving the finish line? Not pleasure, not achievement, relief. Epicurus did not think happiness was found by adding more. Yes, life contains pleasure. Yes, comfort matters. But if desire is endless, then satisfaction becomes impossible. So Epicurus made a distinction. Some desires are natural and necessary. Food, rest, safety, friendship. They calm the body. They settle the mind. Some desires are natural, but not necessary. Luxury, excess, constant novelty, fine to enjoy, dangerous to depend on. And some desires are empty, status, comparison, more as proof of worth. They do not end because they are not needs. They are anxiety in disguise. For Epicurus, happiness is not intensity. It is peace. Not by rejecting desire, but by choosing it. A life with low inner noise. A mind that stops reaching. A heart that is not always hungry. Not because you have everything, but because you no longer need everything. So you try something different. Not a new goal, a new filter. Each time you want something, you ask, will this give you peace tomorrow? Or only noise you'll have to drown out with something else? Some things you stop chasing, not because they are evil, not because you become above it, but because you finally see the cost. You don't just spend money, you spend attention, energy, time, your nervous system. And something unexpected happens. Happiness doesn't arrive like fireworks. It arrives like lower static, like shoulders dropping, like the mind stopping its constant reaching. You sleep properly, eat simply, stop rushing every quiet moment away. And you notice something almost embarrassing. Some of the best moments aren't expensive. They're quiet. A meal with someone you trust, a walk without needing to prove anything, a day that doesn't need to mean something to be good. And maybe that's the shift. For me, happiness wasn't something to chase. It wasn't a finish line. It was what remained when the need for more went quiet. Not because life became perfect, but because I stopped begging it to be. Happiness was living in a way that felt enough, a life I could stand inside without needing to escape it. Because happiness wasn't the pursuit, it was the release.